Hello visuals and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Superhero Wednesday, the day of the week where we like to get right down and nerdy and we talk about some nerdy shit. We come from this beautiful epic world of weirdness and just beautifulness of comic books and Lego and Funkos and whatever else. And this week it is another flex. We're going to do another flex. Well, not just flexing the, you know, a couple of weeks ago, the 5-1 win. At the time of recording, we haven't played any more matches. So hopefully City and Liverpool haven't destroyed us. But there's no recording, flexing Newcastle, but we're flexing Lego today. Visuals, I flexed lots of Lego. And as well, quick shout out, I don't know if you watched the news from a couple of weeks back. I said that I entered a competition called Gaming Competitions, whatever the fuck it was called. And I bought one ticket out of 275 to try and win the Lego Rivendell. And your boy won it. They've said my name, ticket number 39. That was moi. We won it. Absolutely over the moon. Again, at the time of recording, it hasn't been delivered yet. But you can bet your bottom dollar that when we've built that, that will be getting flexed. I love flexing the Lego stuff. And it's a collection that we've got quite a few things of. You can actually see one of them right there. I haven't got that out. It's going to stay in there. We'll go vlog mode for that one because it's trapped in by Funkos. But it's our Lego busts. We've assembled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Lego busts, all from Marvel and DC. You can get Star Wars ones and whatnot, but I've only got the Marvel and DC ones. And as it stands, I'm completely up to date with all Marvel and DC ones. I'm pretty sure anyway. There's some of them that I don't think you've seen. There's definitely some that you've seen before, so I'm sorry it's going to be a bit of a repeat. But I definitely think there's some that you haven't seen us build or I haven't shown you at all visuals. And like I said, we've got enough of a collection. I thought let's just flex our Lego busts. And if you are collecting these busts, let me know what you think of them. I love that they brought them out. When they first brought them out, I thought, I don't think they're the greatest Lego sets I've ever seen. But upon building them and collecting them and having them displayed in places, I think they're outstanding. They look fucking amazing. And I've got 2 that I adore and I consider them my top favourite Lego sets, without a shadow of a doubt. But anyway, visuals, we know the crack, we know what's going on. It is Superhero Wednesday. As you can probably tell, because his big old butt was on camera, the doggy pup has joined us. Just to sleep though, or you have any input, you can speak better than me, pal. Whilst the camera tries to pick up Brian, True Geordie in the background. I think we'll go with any particular order visuals. Should we? I'll tell you what, no, we'll go with one of the ones behind me. It is, ba-boom, it is Iron Man, the Iron Man bust that he sits just nicely next to Yoda there, who was one of the first busts they brought out. I think it was the Batman and Iron Man, the first ones they brought out, I'm pretty sure. But it's one of the older ones, and it's so, well, I say old, it's not even that mega old. It's so cool. They're so solid. They're so tightly made. They're so well put together. The Lego engineering behind them is great. Of course, you just build a bit of a mess in the middle, and then you have to put all the external stuff on the eyes, the bits of design, the bit of stuff that makes the character whatever character is, you know, the gold and whatnot for the Iron Man and stuff like that. And it looks pretty cool. But in terms of my favourites that we've got, it's probably one of my least favourites. But that's just because I love the other one so much. I still adore it. But it's probably one of my least favourites. But there's Iron Man. We'll go for one that you've definitely seen. I still think they count as busts. They're in the same sort of style as this anyway. I know a bust's supposed to be like the head and maybe shoulders and whatnot. I think that's what a bust is. I could be wrong. I am a moron. But it's the Nano Gauntlet. One that you recently saw in a collection set that we did. And I definitely prefer this to the Infinity Gauntlet. But even though the Gauntlet looks great, the Infinity Gauntlet looks great. I definitely prefer this one. I don't know if I think it's the silver. It just stands out a bit more. Whereas the Infinity Gauntlet's just the gold with the Infinity Stones standing out. The Infinity Stones always stand out beautiful as well on these. And of course, I always have them in the I'm about to snap pose, you know, to reference the film. I think this is one of the ones that come from the Infinity Saga series that Lego and Marvel did. But this one looks absolutely great. The second newest bust we've bought, I think. But yeah, when I did this statue flex, I also included this one because this one was out for a fucking while. And for whatever reason, I always forgot to get it. I would be buying this Lego set, that Lego set, whatever. And I'm like, we're still missing a bust, aren't we? And about a year of it being out, I was like, shit, we need to get that before it gets discontinued. So eventually we did get it. But it looks fucking awesome and it looks great. And it just looks so goddamn beautiful. So there's the first of our hand busts. DC next visuals. And we'll go with one of the legends, one of the most iconic DC characters ever. And one of the most iconic actors to ever play the character. But it's the 66 Adam West Batman bust. And this is the only one that isn't solidly put down. It's held on. You can see the little ball in the middle. It's held on. Oh, if we can put it on straight and correctly, it's held on that way. And if you can see carefully, we have a dent in our stand. Why? Because the dog decided to get it one day and he chewed on it once and bent it, and it's a nightmare to try and find this as a replacement. I'm still currently doing so. And it is a little bit dusty, but I genuinely dusted a couple of weeks ago. It's a fucking nightmare. I actually don't like holding this one. There you get a better look at this. I just broke the lot. Fucking broke the lot. Most of the stands, I don't think the other ones had hollow stands. Obviously this one does, because the actual cowl of Adam West is slightly different. So like when we get to the other Batman one, you'll see how it's slightly different. But it's got the trademark Adam West like eyebrow things and whatnot, the smaller ears. It just looks great. And plus it's Adam West. Obviously he passed away. It wasn't years and years and years ago. It was only a few. Well, it feels like it was only a few years back. So it was great to have something to commemorate him by in Lego form. We also got his Batmobile with his classic Joker as well. But there we go, the Adam West 66 Batman cowl. For what I'm pretty sure is the newest bust, and it's Star-Lord's helmet, and we've got it in actual human size form, and now we have it. Oh, I'm bending you about. Now we have it in the Lego size form. Where does that? Have we lined that up correctly? I think so. That'll do. But how cool does that one look? Of course, being hollow, because we know Star-Lord's helmet only covers around the top. Around the face and the sides and the back of the head and whatnot. You can see little bits on the back, the different colours and whatnot. The colours, the eyes are my favourite things, I think, on this bust. It sits up next to the Nano Gauntlet behind our Transformers Funkos. I really need to reposition and actually get stuff together that belongs in certain collections. These would be nice if they're all just with each other on a shelf somewhere. I just don't know where I'm going to do it. But I really do have a lot of shit that but that's Star-Lord's helmet with a lot of unique bits that you can see, like stuff that they've used as phones before in previous sets and whatnot. You've got little bits that they've used as like lightsaber handles and shit and stuff like that. But yeah, I really love it. And like I said, the unique, yeah, this is part of the Infinity Saga. Also, yeah, the Infinity Saga was definitely the Nano Gauntlet as well. But yeah, it's definitely the eyes for me. The eyes just absolutely kill it in this one, and it's definitely one of my favourite busts that we've got. Who should we do next? Say what we'll go for, because the next two are my favourite, but stop being dusty. It's regular Batman, and you can see how it was different to the... No, this one does as well have a hollow base. The rest of them don't. It's just the DC ones that do. This is the more conventional, more... I don't know... Is it more iconic? I think more people would point to this straight away and say, "Ah, Batman," because like kids and that these days now probably don't recognise or see Adam West stuff as much, whereas the more modern Bat cowls kind of look the same. You know, there's differences. Obviously, Robert Pattinson's cowl doesn't look like Christian Bale's cowl, but they're similar enough. But yes, this one's mostly black. You've got the blue with the Adam West one, but it's more the traditional black with the white eyes. And of course, where his mouth would be, you've got these hollow Lego pieces and whatnot. You've got the little bridge of the nose, which Adam West did also have the bridge of his nose. His is a bit more straight down, whereas this one points out a bit more. But this one is a beautiful one. I've got a bat table. I've rearranged my Batman Lego downstairs, and the table in the front room is just full of Batman Lego, and these sit at either end of the table. This one on the left, the other one on the right. I don't know why you need that bit of information. But it looks cool. It looks fun. It's amazing. Like I said, you can see that the difference in the size of the cowls is obviously the ears. Sorry, a lot bigger. But it's cool. Let us know in the comments below which one you prefer, Adam West or we'll just call generic Batman. I don't know. I think I'd have to say generic Bat. I don't know. I love Adam West. Next up, we've got my second and third favourite comic book characters of all time. We'll go for my third favourite comic book character of all time, and that is Carnage. Now, this Carnage is absolutely fucking beautiful. Look at that visuals. These two sit underneath the Mando helmet on the shelves. You can't quite see it. I should put them higher up, but this is the way the shelves are laid out, I guess. But that is absolutely phenomenal. You can also get lights for these as well. I've never done any LED lights in any of my Lego sets. When the Rivendell set gets here, I really do think I should, though, because it looks fucking beautiful. But you can have one of these and, you know, the mouth lights up and it's showing more menacing and whatnot. You got the good old underbite of Carnage and the sharp, scary, horrible. Might as well call them fangs at this point because it's what they are. You've got all the different the bits of symbiote and whatnot. The blood red of the color of Carnage. The pink for the gums and stuff like that. And this one is just literally Lego Marvel and Lego Marvel. The others were Infinity Saga. Oh no, Iron Man just says Avengers on it. But how cool does that look? The way the eyes stick out and whatnot. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. I absolutely adore this little bastard. And number one is somebody very, very similar and very closely related to Carnage. Of course, Venom. How beautiful is that visuals? That just looks outstanding. Again, the teeth, the sharpness, the boldness of the white eyes. The good thing about this one as well, though, is this horrible, disgusting, snot green slaver that's coming from underneath him. Like he's lurking above Spidey. He's ready to just prowl down. Venom, my second favourite comic book character of all time. Adore him. But how cool does that look? I mean, they stand next to each other on the shelf. I have them sat like that, and they just look great together. Just fucking, so menacing and just, I love it. But of course, very much like Batman though, majority of this one's just all black because traditionally we know Venom has just been all black with the bits of white with the similar stuff. The tongue, you can sort of have it posed however you want. You can have him trying to lick his own thing, lick his own nose, whatever. I always have it pointing down. Like, Venom tongue for me is always like down and twisty and whatnot. The bright pink of the gums and stuff. This is the only one that has added little detail at the bottom with slaver and whatnot. The rest of them don't have anything, but I mean, Iron Man's not going to be sat drooling, is he? Well, I suppose maybe Zombie Iron Man might have something hinging out or whatever. I also like the, because obviously Venom's disproportionate, isn't he? Because of the way he's made up. They counteract, see if the eye here goes higher than that one and stuff. They got the disproportion stuff. And they really embodied what Venom is and who Venom is. And same with Carnage in these sets, the way they look and the way they've displayed and designed certain pieces and whatnot to go. But that is beautiful. And we didn't save best till last week because I still need to show you the gauntlet, which I can't get out because it's surrounded. But that's it for this mode visuals. It's time to go mobile. I think I do that every time I get ready to do like a little vloggy, whatever, running around. Time to go mobile. And there is the Infinity Gauntlet visuals. Like I said, he's alright. I don't want to move all this shit out and end up taking out Batman and Batgirl and Spidey's not around him. But it's kind of the same, obviously, as the Nano. We all know what the Infinity Gauntlet looks like now. It's an iconic symbol in pop culture. Like I said, the Infinity Stones stick out beautifully. They look amazing. But I don't know, the Nano Gauntlet stands out a bit more to me. As well, my snap position, I've just realised, isn't as dominant as my Nano Gauntlet one. It doesn't look as badass. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm sure if I can find the stand. Yeah, Infinity Saga it says. But there we go, visuals. There is all of our Lego busts, and here's a judgmental Decidui just judging you. But visuals, thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the best. We might as well end with just Funko Pop Village. And remember, always keep being you and keep on, keep on. Oh no, wait, it's Super Wednesday. Keep being you and keep on web slinging on.